Hello, you are watching Kênh News and now today's headlines.
The law on roads and the law on road traffic order and safety passed. Deputies discussed the People's Defense draft law on the morning of June 27. A dialogue conference on the era of digital transformation between the youth and party leaders of the People Authority Party office bloc. More than 99% of test takers in Cần Thơ City begin the 2024 high school NASIC exam.
Top news. On the morning of June 27, after voting to pass the law on roads and the law on road traffic order and safety, Deputies discussed the People's Defense draft law.
Most opinions agree with the need to promulgate the law on people's air defense based on the political, legal, and practical grounds that the government stated in its proposal to the National Assembly. Deputy Nguyễn Minh Tâm observed that the contents of the draft basic law are consistent with the party's policies and guidelines, ensuring the constitutionality, legality, and consistency of the legal system and the compatibility with relevant international treaties. Vietnam is a member regarding regulations on amending and supplementing some articles of laws related to people's air defense as stipulated in Article number 53, Deputies proposed. Regulations on people's air defense are currently regulated in many specialized military laws. However, these laws don't specify the people's air defense task. Also, in this discussion session, deputies were concerned about the scope of regulation of draft law, the principles of organizing people's air defense activities, state policy on people's air defense, and people's air defense mission.
To provide information and share about the party and shares guidelines and policies in young cadre work, issues that union members need to pay attention to. On the morning of June 27, the party committee leaders of People Authority Party office bloc had a dialogue with youth in the bloc with the topic strengthening the party's leadership in promoting, encourage, and protect young people to effectively promote their roles and responsibilities to meet mission requirements in the era of digital transformation.
At the dialogue program, union officers and youth union members asked many questions related to groups of issues such as the Bloc Party Committee has given specific instruction on strengthening the leadership of the party committee towards the union work and youth movements of agencies in the new situation, participate in digital transformation among union members. In particular, the contents and union members and promote the youth role in protecting the party ideological foundation and fighting repeating wrong and hostile views in cyberspace. The Bloc Party Committee leaders inform and answer questions, suggestions, and recommendations from the Bloc Union officials and youth union members. The conference created conditions for officers and youth union members in the sector to grasp the city's guidelines and policies on youth care and development in the current period, and at the same time serve as a forum for young people to express their thoughts, aspirations, recommendations, and suggestions related to the implementation of youth development policies and guidelines in the city.
Also, on the morning of June 27, Cần Thơ City Statistics Department announced socio-economic indicators for the first 6 months of 2024.
In the first half of this year, Cần Thơ City's social economy and positive trends, the supply and demand of essential goods are guaranteed, and goods purchasing and consumption activity maintain a good increase. Total product in the area referred to as gross regional domestic product increased by about 5.8% over the same period, of which the service sector increased by more than 7%. The highest increase compared to other regions. The economic scale is about 65,390 billion dong, an increase of more than 10% over the same period, of which services account for 53.35%, the highest among economic sectors. people's lives have improved and social security continues to be paid attention to by authorities at all levels. Cultural and spiritual life has developed and national defense and security have been maintained. On the morning of June 27, the 2024 high school exit exam officially took place with their first exam, literature, with the test time of 120 minutes. There are 12,376 test takers from Cần Thơ City taking the literature exam. This is the first exam and also the only exit test in this exam. According to the Exam Council report, the first exam took place safely and seriously. Test takers taking literature exams scored more than 99%. Socialization work, interest exam centers and localities, and they coordinate to support exam test takers. At on 25 exam sites, exam vigilators and test takers strictly follow the rules and regulations. Test takers' personal belongings should be placed in the correct place outside the exam room. Forces are on duty, guarding and supporting test takers. The force working on the exam have proactively coordinated and organized to perform well the assigned task, ensuring security, order, and safety at the exam site. On the same day afternoon, they take the mock test with a test allocation of 90 minutes. To ensure traffic safety during the 3 days of 2024 high school exit exam, Cần Thơ City will restrict some types of tracks from circulating on some roads. Accordingly, the Traffic Police Force, Cần Thơ City Public Security, is divided into many teams present at on test sites to ensure traffic order and safety and regulate and limit trucks with large load tractors, containers, and super heavy trucks. Traffic is not allowed on roads with exam councils during rush hours so as not to affect test takers' travel. Also, on the morning of June 27, Cần Thơ Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism had a meeting with supporting member organizations to review the progress of preparing to organize the Excellent Youth Chess Championship and the Young Championship for National Age Group in Gymnastics in 2024. There are 30 units registered to compete with 451 athletes, and at the Youth Championship, the gymnastics star group have 5 teams from 5 units in the strong gymnastics practice movement nationwide, including Hanoi, Hải Phòng, Đà Nẵng, Ho Chi Minh City, and Cần Thơ City. Cần Thơ alone has 27 athletes registered to compete. In general, the basic preparation steps have taken place on schedule, from reviewing the competition venue, competition equipment, especially gymnastics, which require detailed plans to ensure safety example for athletes to practice and compete. From now until the opening day, the gymnastics industry of Cần Thơ City continues to coordinate with the professional departments of the Chess Federation and the National Gymnastics Federation to perfect the competition content, meeting the professional requirements set out by the organizing committee. 2 tournaments will take place from July 5th to 21st. And now a quick check on weather condition. Thank you very much for your attention. Please visit us on website kênh youtube.vn. Bye for now.